Hi there, Rachel. You okay? Thanks for tuning in. That's good to hear, buddy. Yeah, not bad, thanks. Just had birthday cake for dinner, so I am over the moon with that. Okay, then everyone. Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to episode 16. I think this is now of Voin Awakened. Um, it's about 10 past now, so I think we'll crack on. So let's get into it. Cool. So, at the end of the last episode, we had a lengthy break. So I've just been sort of simming through the mid-season break. And during that period of time, I actually got one of my favourite emails, which is when you've shortlisted players and their contracts are ending, you get, bear with me, this email here. And as you can see, there are a couple of high potential players nearing the end of their contracts. And I'm interested in a couple of them, I can't lie. I know obviously we're in the market for a centre-back at the moment, but a couple of players here. Duarte, the young 20-year-old Portuguese striker, looks like he could be a real player. And picking him up on a free would be a great bit of business, because even if he didn't quite make it here, I feel like he'd have a resale value. So that's one option. We've offered a contract to him. I think there's some competition for his signature though. Another one is this young man, Sosic. Now, I think you'll agree, it looks like this kid would fit right into our system. Left-footed, inside forward on the right-hand side. Very pacey. Good composure, decent finishing. Okay technique. Decent passing. I feel like he would improve the first 11. I did try to offer him a contract, and unfortunately he turned it down because we had a cap on what we could offer a player per week. I've since had to play around with the finances, and I'm looking to approach him again. However, Mafala and Maliki have also offered him a contract, so it's going to be tight, this one. Oh, good evening, The Salmon and FM Union. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you're both well. So as I was saying, sorry, just before you guys joined, we are currently in the mid-season break in January, which is kind of good because it gives us the opportunity to get some business done without the distraction of games that we have to play. We're operating on a pretty tight budget though at HSF, so we're having to look at potential free transfers coming in for the summer, unless a centre-back becomes available in January that we can bring in this month, in which case we'll go for them. So the potential for a transfer saga involving one of our centre midfield players, Abdoulaye Darbo, because he has a release clause for clubs in continental competitions. So yeah, he's played rather well this season, and I think there's a few clubs sniffing around. Luckily, we are... Oh, there we go. We are quite well stocked in midfield, but here come the offers. Just get through some of these scout reports. Nope, not really interested in him. Or him. He looks good. Nope. Nope. No. And no. Okay, here we go then, guys. First transfer offer for Darbo. They're offering more than his release clause, because I imagine they're not in a continental competition this season. So I say we take the piss a little bit and ask for a massive fee because I don't want to lose him. Oh wow. Okay. What do we think, guys? They've just accepted 40 million euros. Actually, it's kind of silly of me because I should have put a percentage of well, because I didn't expect them to accept that, I should have put a high percentage of the next sale in there as well. I'm going to reject it. He has no interest in joining them anyway, but we know that there is a Chinese club that will pay silly money for him. It's a very good point from Kate there, guys. If you wouldn't mind smashing that like button as you've tuned in, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. I have noticed there's a relationship between videos with more interactions. They seem to get a lot more views. I've actually had sort of better stream episodes that have been really entertaining, but because they didn't get as many likes during the stream, they've not actually achieved many views. So yeah, that like button certainly helps things. Only if you're having fun, obviously. Good evening to FM Llama as well. We have both of our lucky charms in the chat tonight. Oh, good stuff. Rachel knows. She knows to hit that like button before we even get going. It's what we want. Like I say, we have got a slightly slower opening section to this stream because of the mid-season break. I did sim for about 15 days worth because it was about 30 days. But I know that, for example, Rachel and Kate enjoy a bit of pre-season or off-season, if you will. So I thought I would leave us with a couple of weeks to get through. Stefan Adamson. No. I will be cancelling that. I do like it when my head of youth development puts offers in for players because sometimes they find a nice little gem. But we're certainly not going to go ahead with that deal. How's Rodri getting on at Getafe? He's still pretty decent. He's got a very long contract though. We're not going to be able to get him out of there. Llama watches from 2 different accounts and likes it twice. Well, that's fantastic, mate. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Just waiting for some of these. Oh, that is brilliant. I was just about to say I'm waiting for some of these scout reports to come back on centre-backs. However, one of the promising young players that was available on free, guys, he looks like he's accepted our offer. What do we think? It's going to cost us 35k in agent and signing on fees. But I mean, I don't think we can go far wrong with this one. He's not particularly mobile. But he certainly looks like he can finish. 15 determination as well. Leads us to believe that he should improve. 9 goals in 20 Serie A appearances for Crotone. That's not easy to do, considering I imagine they aren't doing too well. Oh, they're 10th, to be fair. But that's probably because he's scoring. Not solely because he's scoring, but, you know, he's obviously contributing. Good evening, Mr. Spaceman. Thanks a lot for joining us, mate. Appreciate it, as always. I think, to be fair, guys, what is a free transfer? If nothing else, we need to do a bit of money balling at this club anyway to strengthen the finances. So I think for 35.5k, let's get that deal done. He won't join until the summer, but that's Not necessarily a problem. We've got a couple of strikers. Sam Sadak. I think this is someone I was looking at before. Yeah, he had really poor strength. I remember why we didn't sign him previously. He's the under-20s assistant. Oh, to be fair, I'm not going to beg him to stay. He's not that great. Nobody. You didn't miss anything. We have the mid-season break at the moment, Spaceman, which in Aswijan lasts about a month. So I simmed through half of it, but I thought that you guys would want to see some of the sort of off-season part, I suppose, if that's the right way to put it, because we have some transfer business to try and get concluded in this time. We are still very much in the hunt for a centre-back. And I'm thinking the one positive that could come out of losing Darbo pre-season, as long as he goes for enough money, well, there's two positives. He strengthens our bank balance, which is currently not particularly healthy, because yes, we've got an okay transfer budget, but if we spend it, look at our overall balance, with the wage bill that we have, will quickly erode away our bank balance. So we've got to play this one slightly clever to make sure that we don't bankrupt ourselves in the pursuit of strengthening the squad. Oh, there we go then. Spaceman's favourite part is the transfer business. So you've lucked out here big time, mate. I think, when I first set out streaming and stuff, I felt a bit anxious and nervous about, keeping things really entertaining for you guys. And I assumed that meant getting through games, like, regularly. But I think the more I've streamed, the more I realise that you guys want to see a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff as well, which is actually really good. He's not interested in joining Tangent either, so let's reject that. I want to keep hold of Rui Perez. Some of the values of our players have skyrocketed this season. Rui Perez is worth 22.5 million. But he is fundamental to the way we play. As of yet, Llama, no mate, we don't have any centre-back signed coming in just yet. This kid looks like he could be okay. Oh, he's missing some real key attributes, don't know. Okay. Oh, that's a couple of clubs that have gone in for Sosic now. He still doesn't want to talk to us. Oh, that's annoying. We could offer him the wages he wants now. I just hope he doesn't make his mind up before we can sit around the table with him. Okay, Rui Perez wants a new deal. What's he currently earning? He's on 5.5k. I don't mind doubling his money, but I'm not paying him 14 grand a week. For a star player, 10k a week's fine. You're not having a release clause. Let's have a play around with these numbers here to try and convince him to stay. You can have a 3k appearance fee. Let's try and bribe the agent a little bit. You can have a 500,000 or well, 450k loyalty bonus. I don't mind that. That's fine. And he's insisting on having a sell-on fee percentage. Right. Don't particularly like giving those out, but it just means that I'll ask for 10% more when clubs come in for him. To legislate for it. Okay, I'm going to offer him 11k a week. There we go. He's accepted. I certainly agree with you, FM Union, buddy. I think it is fascinating to see how different people play the game. I think we all enjoy different parts of the game as well, don't we, more than others? I really like the recruitment part of the game, the finances, kind of commercial side of football, really. Oh, also, guys, Darbo very recently refused another contract offer. So, I mean, we will try again. We'll keep trying until... Oh, no. This is a bloody nightmare. Because Aswijan City are in continental competition, they've just activated his release clause for 16 million euros when we could have had 40 from a Chinese club. Let's see if we can get some clubs to pay more for him that aren't in continental competition, because that is a hammer blow. Looks like a terrible piece of business, rejecting that offer from Tianjin. Although, having said that, the player had no interest in negotiating with them. So I can't imagine. But then again, they could have dangled the wages in front of him. You know what Chinese clubs are like. I'm sure they would have convinced him. Okay, that's fine. So Tianjin have now come back into the race. The chairman has already accepted it because he thinks 40 million is way too much to turn down, which I agree with. If we're going to lose him, I don't mind losing him for that much. Oh, he is a fantastic player for us. He's literally perfect. So well rounded, but I think, yeah, we've just got to hope that he chooses to go to them rather than Aswijan City. Let's hope they get the checkbook out and offer him some wages. The good thing is we don't necessarily need to replace Darbo. So all of that money can quite easily go on strengthening other areas of the squad. I did offer Darbo out, Rachel, and that's why Tianjin came back in. This guy looks good. He's got low determination, but he's already 26. Carry on scouting him. Okay, let's try that then. Let's see if anyone else will pay more than 40 for him. I can't see them doing so, but because I don't think he's worth more than that, to be fair. I certainly wouldn't pay more than that for him. I mean, I probably wouldn't pay 40 for him, but I think we will... Yeah, anyone that needs match sharpness can play for the 20s. So then, will someone come in and offer more than 40 million euros for Darbo? I don't think so. We've just got to hope that he turns down Aswijan City. Raul Asensio. No, it doesn't look great. If he's going to go, it'd be nice to get that money in sooner rather than later to give us a nice amount of time to sort of expand our horizons, really, when it comes to trying to find a centre-back. Because suddenly the price point we're able to buy at will improve drastically. Okay, at least we're creeping towards the first game of the evening. "13 emails, right. Okay, yeah, good to see Takura getting on the score sheet for the 20s. He needed a bit of a confidence boost. Wow, they've just paid 3 million euros for a 15-year-old. Crazy. If only we had that kind of money, eh, guys? Wow, he looks a player as well. City have just got themselves a future wonder kid. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on all these players until we get some money in. I am going to look to go back in for that inside forward on a free transfer and just offer him the wages he wants, because what we do have is wage budget, and if we're not paying a transfer fee for someone, then we probably could afford to pay that little bit more in wages just to get the deal done. Sell my body, is that? That's bit drastic. Oh no. He's agreed to join Mufala Mal. That's another free transfer signing they've pulled off. Right from under our noses. And... oh. No, nothing we can do about it. That is infuriating. It's the second time Mufala Maliki have done that to me. They took a striker right from under my nose last season. And they're currently second. I'm pretty sure that the striker they signed has fired them up the table. There we go, look, James Andro. Okay, no, I'm wrong. I am wrong. Very good player, though. But they've done it again. They offered him the money he wanted. Okay. I wonder how the Darbo situation is going to pan out. Knowing our luck this evening, it will go the same way that the free transfer just went. Oh, for God's sake, Perez signs a new deal and gets injured in training straight away. Fantastic. Gonzalo Cardoso. Probably, yeah, way out of our price range at the moment. I need to be quite disciplined on myself and ignore the scout reports for other positions other than centre back coming back in, because I always do this. I know I need a player, but then I'm like, oh look, a regen wonder kid striker. Let's bring him in, and then suddenly there's no wages left to make the signing I actually need. Wow, big money being thrown around by Leeds. Player looks decent though, to be fair. Can see why they're doing it. Grandjean won't be leaving. He'll get a new deal at the end of the season. That's fine. Michelino's in the chat. Hello, buddy. How are you? This is your first time, I believe. Thanks a lot for joining us this evening. We are indeed enjoying Aswijan life. Have you played this database yourself then? You've joined us in the middle of a transfer saga. One of our best players is being chased by a couple of big teams, and some are willing to pay a bit more than others. Well, a fair bit more than others, to say the least. Llama, I thought that when I saw that message about selling my body. There was a buffering logo after the word body, and I thought like the chat had broken or something. But I won't be resorting to selling my body just yet. All these players, so all these teams signing centre backs. We need one. Oh, everyone's going after that Getty. Yeah, 4-star player at 18 with 17 finishing 12 composure. He looks a lot like a regen that I had at Feyenoord. Who... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're going to have to send Voin to a specialist. And we need to sign a centre-back. Sharpish. A chat filled with legends. I definitely agree with that, Michelino, buddy. %, mate. You should definitely give the database a try. It's very good. We're actually going to have like no fit centre backs. I would say at least it's only a cup game that's coming up first, but first of all we've lost to Anne for a month. And secondly, it'd be quite nice to do well in one of the cup competitions this season. Darbo rejected both contracts. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of had my hopes up that we would be bringing in some serious money. And as it happens, he's turned both of the clubs down. That's not good. I mean, it's obviously good that he's not going to City. Not quite sure what to make of that now. No offers for Darbo. Okay. Fine. Will you sign a new contract? No. Right. Not much that we can do on that front then. Oh, for fuck's sake. We literally have no fit centre-backs now. What the fuck is going on? What are they doing in training? Fuck me. Yoshio's going to have to play. And then Massey's going to have to play on the left. Completely new centre-back pairing. Yoshio hasn't made a first-team appearance so far this season. Because we're looking to develop him before he does. And looking to get rid of that unambitious personality. There's a player in there, but I'm not sure he's ready yet. He is pretty much both-footed as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, Massey's left-footed, so he can play on the left-hand side. I think you're right, you know. I think you're right, Llama. The game just wants me to go one at the back with a false back line. Might have to try it in this cup game. Because these training injuries are taking the piss. On a serious note though, did you see RDF's tactic that utilised one at the back with two half-backs? And he called it the false back line, and it did really well. I was fascinated by it. Yeah, the salmon buddy, I think that's going to be the plan. I think hopefully he rejected both of those contracts because no one else is willing to offer him more money than we are. So I'd like to think that we can still get him to stay. I just don't want to lose him for 16 million euros. Bit of an oversight on my part, really. I didn't realise that his transfer value had like really easily surpassed his release clause. I should have known really, because we are overachieving a fair bit this season, and obviously that does have a bit of an impact on how your players are perceived in terms of value. Hi Liam, mate. Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight, mate. How are you? Considering we're 50 minutes in, mate, we've actually not played a game, so you've not missed much. Just a bit of transfer back and forward. No deals getting done. Came close to offloading Darbo for 40 million, but he didn't agree a contract. And we're down to bare bones at the back because of injuries. That's pretty much all you've missed. Good evening, Coxie. Again, thanks a lot for tuning in. Really appreciate it. You've just been smoking some fools on Fortnite. Lovely. You had to smoke with fools. I imagine you mean you had to smoke some fools, right? I mean, unless you're engaging in some illegal activity there. Never like to go public with transfer gossip. Okay, thanks for bringing him to my attention, Mr. Journalist or Mrs. Journalist. I didn't check because he looks like he could be decent for an 18-year-old. Going to keep Darbo on his toes, make him know that he's not a mainstay in the side and that there's no one bigger than the club. If he ain't going to sign a new deal, he ain't going to play. Absolutely, Liam. Happens to me all the time. Literally, sometimes it's the third player that I sub on that gets injured about a minute after he comes on. My hay fever's terrible tonight. In fact, it has been all day, to be fair. Any other hay fever sufferers in the chat, because you'll feel my pain. Sorry if I am sniffing a lot. It's not because I'm dabbling in the old dusty showbiz. It's hay fever. Bit less glamorous. Igor Gomez. He's 22. No, he's not good enough. I want to hold out for the right centre back. Although we are flirting with being in the situation where beggars can't be choosers. But we're not quite beggars yet. I didn't get a hangover, Llama, mate. I didn't really dabble in too much drink yesterday, considering it was my birthday and the team I've supported all of my life lifted their first ever Premier League trophy. I just want to clarify for the chat, I'm not a cokehead. I just have really, really bad hay fever. Right, looks like we're not going to bring in a centre back before we play this cup game. See, I'm very tempted to bring in Zagreb on a free. Sorry, he has got. I mean, he's 22. He could still improve. He has got some solid attributes. At least he hasn't got too bravery. But then we'd have 3 left wing backs. I'm not quite sure if we need 3 left wing backs. He looks like there could be a player in there somewhere. Come on, scouts. Bring me up a centre-back. It's available on a free right now. No, okay. Yeah, I kind of just wasn't really feeling drinking, to be fair, Llama. I had a few during the day with a pal of mine, because I had the day off work, my birthday. But then when it got to the evening, I was just quite happy to sit down with a Chinese, bit of birthday cake, and just enjoy the game. And then the festivities afterwards as well. Ronivaldo Santos can make it back onto the bench. Now, I'm going to bench Darbo this game, not only because I want to see what someone else can do, but I also want to make a bit of a point. We're going to go with Hubert to begin with. We'll play Dominici deep line because he likes it. The 2 young French boys in midfield. Tybee comes in at half-back. It's a much changed side. We're going to give Geoffroy another start. Anyone else? I think Soptakura and Pires over. No need to risk Pires in this game. I think we'll bring Santos on to get him some match sharpness. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, sorry guys. More hay fever. what do we think then? Predictions in the chat. Come up against a pretty decent Manusa team. We have rotated a lot at the back. So I can't see us keeping a clean sheet. I'm not going to lie. Now that I've said it, it'll probably be a 0-0 game. Go to pens. And as usual, we don't get a reaction when we mention the fans, which is, I mean, that bodes well, doesn't it? We've clearly got some players that are playing for the badge. Not. Okay, we are all set to kick off. Let's try and play down the fact that we've got a poor record against these guys. Okay, Rachel reckons we're going to get beat 3-1. Coxie reckons we're going to win 1-0. Okay, and then Llama, Kate and the Salmon have all gone for score draws. Interesting. I don't think you'll be far wrong with them predictions, to be fair. A score draw is highly likely. I mean, we're going to concede, there's no doubt about it. Here's Van der Merch. He finds Tybee. That's a good ball. Nyonto in the half space there. Okay, he's dispossessed relatively easily. But Remy Massey picks it up in a deep position. Geoffroy out wide, puts in a cross, and Grandjean glances the header straight at the keeper. Positive start. Okay, we've turned it over from there. Distribution from the goalie, and we should have scored. There's no excuse for not scoring. That was a gift of an opportunity. Dominici with the corner, and they clear their lines. Lama's not seen a win in 4 games. To be fair, mate, I mean, you didn't see a loss in, what, 10 or 11 before that, so we don't do things in half measures here. Hopefully we can put that right, though. That's good work off the ball from Louis Montagnou there. Grandjean finds Dominici. He finds Nyonto. He's causing problems down that side in the early exchanges. Half decent ball into the box. It's dealt with, though. It falls to Montagnou in the box, and can't really dig it from out under his feet there, and the effort goes wide of the mark. They are taking some risks trying to play out the back here, look, and it's just resulting in turnovers, although we've headed it straight back to them. Interesting to see that they're trying to play out of the back, though, because that bodes well for us. This doesn't, though. Relatively positive first 10 minutes so far. Again, they try and play out the back. Good pressure on the ball. It's a great turnover. Grandjean's peeled off the last man. He's offside. He did look a bit suspect, to be fair. He's not a quick player, so if he manages to get miles in behind with no one chasing him back, he probably is offside. Here is Van der Merch with the throw. Grandjean back to Van der Merch. Crossing opportunity. They clear it with ease. Geoffroy out the other side now. He can cross. And it's blocked and runs out for a corner kick. Dominici swings the ball in. Oh, it's a decent header. Keeper gathers it well. We are putting them under some early pressure here. Let's keep creating chances and try and make this pressure pay. We're seeing less of the ball, but that's to be expected with this tactic. Our turn to try and make something from deep, playing out of the back. Here's the youngster Yoshio making his first appearance. I should have given him a player face before I gave him his first appearance, to be fair. But I didn't think he'd be making the team anytime soon. Oh, that's a decent effort, but keeper does well again to parry it. Gets it away from danger as well. It was a decent save from him, to be fair. Yeah, I think, guys, off stream in the Discord, we're going to have another regen player face vote for the young man Yoshio. Van der Merch. Chance to cross. Keeper gathers it easily. No one's even in the box challenging for it. And they go long this time, quite successfully. Can we get some pressure on the ball and turn this over? We have done. Grandjean robs their centre-back, Miazga. Drives into the box. Is that a pen? Oh, it's not a pen. It's a clean tackle, apparently. Grandjean again with a turnover. He's on a mission today. Montagnier swings it into the box. Bit of possession for us now. Montagnier again. Drives into the box. Ah. Oh, he's offside. Louis Montagnier now. Driving through the centre of the park. Can he pick out one of his teammates? He's decided not to. Now he finds Dominici. Tybee. Van der Merch. Oh, is he offside again? Oh, he's offside. Nightmare. Montagnier swings it in. That looks deep though. Will we keep it in? We do. Geoffroy does well. Montagnier heads over the bar. Let's demand more. We are making a hell of a lot of chances. Geoffroy with a good clearance. Grandjean makes it stick. Gnonto now with time and space. Montagnier now. He strikes it early. Keeper makes a good save. And it's out for another corner. We really need to make this pressure pay, guys. Dominici to swing the ball into the box. Keeper punches. Chance for them to potentially counter us now. Not if Gnonto has something to say about it. What a tackle that is from him. Okay, Hubert is having a stinker, so he's going to come off at half time. He's booked. He's on a 6.4 match rating, and he's not got much energy. Yeah, it's time for everyone to dig in. Okay, no one's reacted. Brilliant. We've certainly been the better side first half. I'm sure you'll all agree. But we just not made it pay. Unfortunately. I think we'll bring on Liakos. He's been dropped to the bench recently because of Dominici's fine form. He's a big player for us though, so let's see if he can have a positive impact. Early highlight for us. Liakos swings it in. Dominici on the edge now. Grandjean. Great bit of football, but Gnonto straight at the keeper again. Another corner. This one's cleared again to the edge. Tybee now. Deflected again. I'm going to try and get us to work this ball into the box. Try and create fewer high quality opportunities rather than rattling the ball off of people. Let's get creative, boys, come on. Montagnier's having a poor game. I think it might be time to yank him off. Yeah, I've seen enough. I mean, Gnonto's apparently not covering himself in too much glory either. I think. Let's go to Takura. He's the natural choice as a straight replacement. Then I think Gnonto could be the last player to come off. Okay, so Streamlabs is saying I'm dropping frames, guys. How is it for you on the other end? Is the quality of the stream suffering at all? Let's demand more from him. Yonto now. Shooting opportunity. Keeper makes a good save again. Liakos swings this one in. It's cleared again. Tybee. Remy Massey. He finds Liakos. Can he get a ball into the box? Not into the box, but he finds Gifru on the other side. It's a free header for Takura, and he blazes it over the bar. How many times have we done that tonight? We've been very, very wasteful. We've got some defending to do here. Ooh. That was a very good opportunity for them. They've not had a shot on target yet, but I feel like that was a big chance. Here's Takura, and he forces a save from the keeper. Dominici with the strike. It's another tame one. Right, let's make a change. Yonto's had a pretty poor game. Let's go with Sommer. He's not a direct goal threat himself, but I feel like he could create something for someone else. I think you're right, Salmon, mate. 3-3 was looking a bit ambitious, wasn't it? Okay, chance for them now from the corner. Can we deal with it? We do deal with it. And here's Sommer. Chance to break, and that's a poor choice of pass to nobody. Looks like they're going to counter us now. They're in a dangerous area. Ball into the box. We deal with it relatively well. Liakos over the top for Grandjean. Good movement from him. Pulls into the channel. Why is he shot? Why is he shot from there? You're never going to score from there. Okay. This is very much still up for grabs. Yeah, we've been the better team. Let's follow through on that and get the job done in extra time. I did not want extra time from this game, I can't lie. Got a big league game coming up next, but I think we can make another sub, can't we? And let's make it in midfield, I reckon. Dominici is looking quite tired, and he's had a bang average game, although yeah, let's hope that legs in midfield seals it for us. Here's Sommer now. Cuts inside onto that right foot. And it's an aimless ball in behind. I'm going to work the ball into the box off because it hasn't changed anything. And I'm thinking that maybe a pot shot from the edge of the area might actually win the day for us. Here's Liakos. Ball into the channel. Takura chases. Can he cut inside on his left? He can. Ball into the box. They get rid. More possession for us in midfield now. Looking to break them down. Darbo, good ball into the channel. Gifroy, crossing opportunity. Pulls it back for Sommer. He pulls it back for Darbo. And he can't pick anyone out in the box. Gifroy picks up the scraps to sustain the attack. Darbo again. That's a good ball. Grandjean for goal. Metahan Grandjean. What a finish. Lovely piece of movement to pull into the half space. Off the shoulder, as we always see him do. Look at this movement. Fantastic. Defender can't go with him. I think that's a little cheeky Bobby Firmino-esque no-look finish there, guys, as well. How about that? Here's Sommer again. Geoffroy. It's all us in extra time. Ooh, and Sommer works the keeper again. Oh, no, he doesn't. Sorry, that was well wide of the mark. Possession for them now. In a dangerous area. He hits the byline. Very good defending. We've got more work to do at the back, though. It's a good defensive shape we've got ourselves into. Get some pressure on that ball. Okay, it's a dangerous ball into a dangerous area there. Great tackle from Van der Merch there. Sommer now with a chance to break away. At pace. He's coming inside. Right-footed pass to Grandjean. And they cut it out. Back to the keeper they go. It's nervy times. It's an end-to-end game. I think we might need to do something about that. Oh, they've hit the post. Massey clears our lines. It's good play from him. Anticipates that well. Okay, let's get the boys in now at half-time, extra time. It's a very good first half. Now, I feel like for the whole of the second half, we need to be playing like shithouses. We need to be wasting time. We need to drop the tempo. Still go direct because we want to absorb some pressure and maybe hit them on the break and firm up the result with a 2-0 if we can. Okay, let's demand more. Get them motivated. Get them concentrated. We need to keep doing the things we've done to get ourselves in front. There's some real tired legs out there now, guys. In the dying embers of this tie. Some players who haven't played too many minutes as well. Can't complain about any of the performances from the lads that have stepped into this game at short notice after some injuries to our key players. They've all done themselves justice so far. Bit of possession for these guys now. Manuza bring the ball forward. Bit of possession in midfield. I think they're just looking to play that killer ball into the channel. There it is, look. But Van der Merch is there again. Tybee, good ball out wide. Now Leakos in midfield. Tybee's pulling strings. He's playing really well this game. Eventually we do lose it though. And we've opened up slightly. Theodoros ball, through on goal. Fantastic stop. Oh, what? I've got it wrong again. The keeper didn't have to save it. That looked like the keeper made a save. It was just a very poor finish from their striker. That's a good ball again. We're getting caught in those spaces. Good tackle, Yoshio. The youngster making his debut. Corner whipped into the box now. We clear our lines first time. Grandjean now with a chance. He plays it to Takura. Chance to end the tie. Takura 5! He's fired wide. He could have killed the game dead. And he's fired it wide. That's a huge moment. If they score now, I'm going to be fuming. Darbo now. Just nothing stupid. Leakos. There it is, guys. There's the win. The 1-0. Clean sheet. We absolutely dominated the game in terms of opportunities. 4 clear-cut chances. Our finishing was poor. We didn't take the chances that fell our way. But, I mean, you can't complain with the result. Very nice victory, boys. And there's some players in there whose morale is going to be sky high after that game. Coxie did call it, to be fair. You did say 1-0, didn't you? Yeah, we're not going to be harsh and take it away from you because you didn't say whether it would be in 90 minutes or not, mate. But fair play, well done. I'll tell you what you've won. You have won an extra vote in the player face vote we're going to have on Discord for the young man Yoshio. So your vote counts for 2, Coxie. That's your present, mate. That's all I can offer, I'm afraid, at the moment. But be sure to cast that vote, mate. It'll probably be tomorrow that I'll post a choice of 3 regen faces by Chilled Moose, which are awesome, by the way. I'll post 3 in the chat. I'll call them 1, 2, and 3, and you guys will have the opportunity to vote for the face that you'd like to see Yoshio have for the game. So this is what he looks like at the moment. It's actually not one of the worst regen faces that the game produces. I've seen a lot worse, but he still deserves a better one. So yeah, we'll have a vote on that tomorrow, guys. Be sure to check the Discord if you're in there for that. And if you're not in the Discord, you should be. And we'd love to have you in there. And I believe the link will be in the description of this video. So if you're watching retrospectively, then there you have it. You can jump in and join us. But be quick if you want to vote tomorrow. Coxie's on a half day tomorrow as well. Brilliant. Love that. Yeah, the team fought till the end. I do recall that Grandjean was on a 7.5 match rating even before he scored his goal, which for a striker is very good. So I'm going to praise him for his performance. He must have been doing a lot off the ball. That's a really good result. To come away with a clean sheet as well, of a patched up sort of back 3 in terms of the centre backs and the half back. That is very satisfying. I don't think 1-0 does the game justice though, to be honest. It was a very entertaining game. A lot of chances. No, he's a bang average scout. We're not going to bring him in. What are our finances looking like? Okay, we've still got a little bit of wage budget. Obviously there is money there available to us, but the bank balance overall isn't looking great. Still saying Zagra would be a really good signing, but no, we've got 2 decent players at left wing back. Farino's actually starting to put in some good performances there, despite his shocking bravery and overall poor defensive attributes. But I mean, the fact we managed to keep a clean sheet in a game that he was starting in, it's not bad at all. Good night, Salmon, mate. Take care. Thanks as always for your support. It is much appreciated. If you do remember just to drop a like on the video before you head off, mate, that would be really, really appreciated. Because it certainly helps out a lot. Ah, do you remember him? Vido Savljevic. He was the player that the board were trying to sign, but he couldn't get a work permit. I've actually got him on my Le Havre save, And he is a good player. Because he popped up on my scout in there as well. And I thought, do you know what? We were close to having him on the SF save. I'll give him a go. And yeah, it's worked out. I think I paid like €1.5 million for him. And he turned out to be a really good player. We now have a huge game against Aswijan City at home with none of our first choice centre-backs fit. This one is going to be tough. This is some shoddy advice. I'm not transfer listing any of these people. No worries, Llama, mate. Thanks again for your support. And again, if you haven't already, please do drop a like on the video before you shoot off. Because it does help a lot. And yeah, thanks again for spending some time with us this evening. It's looking like Mafala Maliki are building something, and I don't like it. Not one bit. There's already enough competitive teams in this division. It's going to make it hard to actually win the league in the future without clubs like that progressing as well. Thanks a lot, Llama buddy. Take care, mate. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. And hopefully see you again next time. Well, that's a massive deal, isn't it, for Leeds? Splash nearly €40 million. I imagine they'll be splashing the cash in real life this summer after winning promotion. It's still saying that Wisniewski would be a very good signing, but I don't really... I'm not going to block Yoshio's path to the first team for anyone other than an exceptional centre-back. I think I'm going to get rid of that physical training session there. I do not want to be running physical sessions a day before a game. And when we're playing 3 games in a week as well. Absolutely not. Hadria Oscat want Dominici? Absolutely not. I don't know what they're smoking, but they're not having him. No way. Although why is he declining so much? Let's take him off training for a bit. Maybe we're trying too much. Let's just train him on passing. We do not want that. Oh, I hate this. When you've got to offer players new deals just because you've rejected an offer for them. What's he on at the moment? Oh, okay, no, he needs a bigger pay rise than that. 2.5k a week. 65k loyalty bonus. Let's see if we can bribe his agent to get the deal done quickly. I want him to score goals, so let's try and incentivise him. We'll do a 1k appearance fee. Let's split the difference. There we go. The deal was done. Unfortunately, because of his sudden decline, I can only really see him becoming a squad player for us now. Look, he's not operating at the level we need him to. That's a real shame, because he looked like someone that was going to promise a lot. He's now got a tight thigh, so he's going to miss the next game. I'm not going to play him. Oh, hang on. Okay, so the City game's been moved. We've now got a double header against Kashid in the Cup quarter-final. There we go, that'll be interesting. Rachel never offers a new contract in that situation. Yeah, that's fair enough. Sometimes it works when you say, oh, you know, I'm not going to offer everyone a new deal just because I've rejected an offer for them. But I don't know, I should have maybe checked his progress before I offered him a new deal, because I thought he was kicking on, but he's not making the strides I thought he was this season. On the pitch he's been fine, but I'm not happy to see a 19-year-old with red arrows across his attributes, and a lot of them as well. I'm going to need to step up my approach towards signing a centre-back very soon. I was hoping for these scout reports to come back in, but it looks like I'm going to have to take matters into my own hands, to be honest. Wonder if Darbo will entertain a new contract. The very least I'd like to do is get rid of his buyout clause. Gavin Bazunu. He looks like he's going to be a very good goalkeeper. Keep an eye on him in case he ever becomes available. I'm taking no risks with players that are coming back from injury. That's a very good point, actually, Rachel. Let's check to see what his training rating is, because that could be the reason he's declining. Or maybe it's too much first team football. I'm not sure if that could negatively affect him. Oh yeah, that's right. Westergren wants to leave, doesn't he? He's a strange one. I would like to keep him around, but if he's not happy with a squad player role, then we're probably going to have to let him go. Okay, this is taking the piss now. So many injuries. Although, to be fair, I mean, Farino probably would have played this game anyway because he needs match sharpness. Oh, I need to keep on top of the training intensity, Rachel, that you've told me about several times that I start doing and then stop doing again. So I imagine that's contributing towards a lot of these muscular problems. I've just I've just gone on the Discord to have a look at the regen face selection. And Rachel, that's very funny from you. To be fair. That has tickled me. Did not expect it. So anyone who's in the Discord, go and have a look at the regen face selection chat. And if you're not in the Discord, why not? Got a nice little chat in there. You've got access to the download file for the tactic as well, the back attack, which is what we're using on this save. And if you don't know what the back attack is, then have you been living under a rock for the last month? Because I have been plastering it all over Twitter, all over my YouTube. It's on Passion for FM. Go and check it out if you've got a spare few minutes. No one wants Westergren. Well, how am I supposed to offload you then, mate? He looks decent, but he wants some wages. Yeah, we know about Rodri, but no way he's going to leave to join us. Another young French midfield player that looks very interesting. Check the Curate, pretty average. No thanks. Okay, so first leg of the cup quarter final. I mean, it would be lovely to progress in a cup competition this season. Again, we've got no other options defensively. The other two centre backs aren't fit. Geoffroy's struggling, and Farino needs minutes, so he will play. Tybee had a cracking game in the Manuza game, so he will play again. Dominici. Now, he's on a 6.72. I think he could do with a run out of the team. Darbo didn't play the last cup game, so he'll play this one. Louis Montagnou has been poor last 5 games, so Takura, you will... Will you? Yeah, you'll start. Having said that, Nyonto's not been great either. Do we start Sommer and put... Yeah, I think we're going to start Sommer. Which means playing Nyonto on the other side. See if he gets more joy down that side. Grandjean had a very good game, so it'd be very tough to drop him for this one. Hubert, we did take him off because he was playing poorly. But the signs are there that he's a player. And so let's stick with him for another game and see what he can do for us. Van der Merch has played well. However, Ronaldo Santos needs minutes, so he'll come in. And I don't really want to change more than that, to be honest. It's very nice to see players like Yoshio and Hubert getting a couple of starts for us, because opportunities have been few and far between for those guys in the league. So a nice cup run, although it is stretching the squad a little bit with the current injuries we have. It's good for some of the boys that are getting some minutes. Sommer as well, you can add to that list. He's a bit unlucky to have not played very much in the league this season. Nothing to lose here, boys. Let's get out there. We're away from home, so at the very least get ourselves an away goal. Don't necessarily need to wrap the tie up in the first leg. Yeah, here we go. Let's get into the game. Okay, press conference is done. The boys are out on the pitch. Let me know what you think the result might be, guys. We kick off. Play a nice ball into the channel early doors for Sommer. He flashes across into the box, but they seem to have dealt with it. Ronaldo Santos now in possession. Hubert, that's a good ball. Very good ball for Farino in the half space. He whips the ball in and the keeper gathers it. That looks to be the end of our highlight. They go long from the goal kick. And they've brought it down, to be fair. Oh, sorry about that. For some reason, Google Assist kicked in there. And we've got a goal down. All from a long ball as well. No one's really followed that in. That's disappointing. Very poor start. Kate's gone against us again. She reckons we're going to get beat 2-1. Oh no, sorry, we're away, aren't we? That means you want us... you think we're going to win 2-1. Well, I mean, it's on as long as we can come back. Let's demand more. That's better. Seeing some focus and some motivation. Rachel's back just in time to see us a goal down in the first leg of the cup. Here's Sommer. Driving through the middle of the pitch. This is good possession and it's a very, very tame shot. The keeper gathers it with ease. I don't think he had to move. Good hands from the keeper. Can he find someone with a nice piece of distribution? He can, kind of. That's a very good ball. Their defenders missed his header. Okay, nothing comes of it. I might have to get stuck into the boys at half time. We've grown into the game and got more attempts, more on target than them, but just the one clear chance in the game and it's fallen to them. Let's show some passion. Sommer to deliver. Cleared at the front post. Hubert picks it up on the edge. Here's Nyonto. Hubert again. Takes a pot shot. It's blocked. We're still in possession, but there's no highlight there apparently. but there is for them now. They're in a dangerous area again, bearing down on goal. Keeper makes a good save. This time we react. That's much better defending. Sommer now with pace. He does look dangerous when he drives into these areas. He finds Gnonto. Gnonto beats his man. He crosses. Grandjean, and the keeper's made a brilliant save, but you can't be missing from 6 yards out. Farino now with a free kick. Oh! Jesus. I think I cannoned off the post, didn't it? This isn't good enough. I'm going to get stuck into them. Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong one. Jesus. I'm not happy with the efforts in the final third. Why did I say that? See, no one's been exceptionally bad. Oh wait, other than Remy Massey, he's been very poor apparently. He's looking nervous as well, but again we have no one to bring in. Let's show some passion. Very good tackle from Tybee. Well played, you. Darbo now. Into Grandjean. Why is he taking it so early? You could carry on into the box. In fact, I think we will start working it into the box. Darbo finds Farino. Ball into the box. Very good ball into the box. And Gnonto is there at the back stick to just sweep it into the back of the net. And that is much, much more like it. We've got a very nice away goal. We're still going to start working the ball into the box because I'm not happy with the amount of chances we've had in relation to the amount of chances they've had. The fact that the score is still only 1-1. With 9 shots on target, we should have scored at least 2 or 3. Santos with the throw. Grandjean, he finds the shins of the defender. And we have a corner. Farino whips the ball in. They clear it the first time of asking. Second bite of the cherry now for Farino. Whips it in again. That's a pen, surely. That's got to be a pen. Grandjean's hacked down in the 6-yard box. He's given it. Fantastic. Can we convert? It's a gift. Gnonto with a very, very tidy penalty. Just drags it into the corner. Strokes it. Very good. That's much, much better. Gnonto again now. Driving at the heart of the defence. Didn't need to shoot. Don't know why he did. Can we keep the pressure on? We've retained possession in the midfield third. Darbo now. Fantastic ball into the half space for Farino. He whips it. Keeper punches. Santos finds Gnonto in space. He whips the ball in. This time they do a much better job of clearing and they're actually on the break themselves. Danger here, but Yoshio comes over, calm as you like, dispossesses the player, ends the highlight. That's exactly what we want from him. And the keeper quickly off his line to deal with that ball in behind as well. Fantastic stuff from him. That's what we want to see. That's his role in the team, to come and sweep when he needs to. Yeah, he's Cardosi though. Oh, he's punished us again. Wow. Ball over the top again, guys. He's just pulled into the half space, isn't he, between the fullback and the centre back. I don't think it helps that we're playing Ronaldo, Santos and Yoshio on the same side. Both relatively inexperienced players with probably quite poor positioning. Remy Massey's having a shocker. Not quite sure how to change it here. I feel like we should change it. Sommer's not had a great game. Bring on Louis Montagnier and we'll go to our standard front three. And I mean, Massey's he's the only player I can think to take off, but we have no one. We're just gonna have to stick with him. Can we create something from here? Here's Tybee, who actually has played very well since coming into the team, ever since Rui Perez got injured. Here's Louis Montagnier now. Chance to end his poor form, hopefully. We need him to step up. Cardosi's causing us problems again. Very, very good tackle from Yoshio. I'll get a foot in you right there. Tackle the cunt. That's a good sweeping ball to switch the play from Hubert. Nyonto drives inside. Santos finds himself in space. Can he find someone in the box? He shoots for some ridiculous reason and hits the side netting. Grandjean gets it plucked from underneath him. Yoshio now. Tybee. Massey. Decent ball out to Farino. Finds himself in space. Gets the cross in. They clear their lines. Cardosi's causing problems again. Luckily, he puts it wide. Farino. Tybee. Tidy stuff from him again. Remy Massey now. Possession in the midfield third. It's a good ball. Here's Nyonto. Tries to beat the keeper at the near post. Rachel caught me dropping the C-bomb. I did try and stop myself. I don't know if you heard. I did try to cut it short and not quite say it, but it was very tempting. I do apologise if anyone is offended. I say, Grandjean, you've not played badly, mate, but I think we're just going to give Indigai some minutes to see if he can steal a third away goal for us. The rest of them, I mean, it's fine that they play. Hubert, you're looking pretty tired, and Leacos needs minutes, so there we go. I do apologise, Rachel. Leacos with another tame effort. Well, his first of the evening, but another tame effort from us at trying to score. Darbo with the strike. Ugh. We're peppering their goal, but the keeper's just getting in the way of everything. Certainly earned his salary. Well, that was lucky that he's pulled up with a strain there. Looked like they could have been away, and we will go back home. I wouldn't say with our tails between our legs, but we'll go back home with a couple of away goals in the bag. Oh wait, hang on. 1 second. Are we playing them in 2 different cups? No, first leg and second leg. Why on earth? Is it going to extra time? I have no idea why this is going to extra time, guys. It must be a glitch within the database. Very annoying. What happens to the second leg game then? Do we play it or what? Darbo with a good ball into the channel. Nyonto picks it up, fires across into the box. They deal with it pretty well. Tybee's dispossessed. That's not good. This is not good. Cardosi runs the length of the fucking pitch. It shouldn't even be an extra time. What the fuck is going on? Any of you that have played the database, do you want to let me know if you've encountered this problem yourselves? Because this hasn't happened before. Farino in possession now. Coming in off the left flank. Gets a tame shot on goal. I thought we'd got ourselves a good score draw away from home, ready for the home leg in the next game, but clearly not. Farino in possession now. Chance to cross. He gets the cross in. It falls to Santos. He can't find anyone. Looks like they're going to hit us on the break again. That Cardosi is causing us problems. Here's Santos. He shoots. Nyonto pulls it back for Farino. It's blocked again. They're putting bodies on the line back there. Massi now. Nyonto. Farino on the overlap. Early cross. They deal with it again. They're dealing with whatever we throw at them. It's rather frustrating. Another shot. Straight down the slot for the keeper to catch comfortably. Are we allowed to make our fourth sub? Potentially. Who could come on and change this game? I'm thinking Van der Merch for Santos because he puts a better cross in the box. I'm hoping that he can give us some creativity. I'm still baffled as to why this has gone to extra time. Okay, that's fantastic. We've tied things up in extra time. Louis Montagnier getting on the end of an Indigai pass in behind. I mean, what a pass that is. That's a great ball. Yeah, if you guys could have a word with their keeper after the game and just ask him why he played so well, I would appreciate that. second half of extra time that shouldn't even be happening. I really don't know where this leads us in terms of the second leg. So we're all learning today, guys. Look at the amount of chances we've had. What are we doing? Just, oh my god, we're not reacting at the back. Massey's improved his performance, to be fair, but I don't know what we were doing just then. Can we at least make sure it doesn't go to pens? Not by losing, though. Another long ball, and they're getting a lot of joy with it. Keeper makes a good save at his near post. Chance for them from the corner now. We half clear our lines. Cardosi's got it again. He's caused us problems all evening. Get a foot in, guys. Come on. Get tight to him. Doing down the channel. Farino with the long ball to clear our lines, but it comes straight back at us. Cardosi pulling strings again. Please tell me he's offside. He's offside. Thank fuck for that. Wait till it gets to pens. What? What do you mean, Kate? Their keeper's going to save all our pens, or that you've seen that there's a glitch within the database? Here's Louis Montagnier now. Can we end it before it goes to pens? Darbo with a strike. Learcos to deliver the corner. Last chance saloon now. Oh, the keeper gathers the header easily. It's soft. Van der Merch up the channel to Montagnier. Maybe a time for a last attack. Learcos now. He finds Van der Merch. Can he swing across in? He can, and the keeper gathers it easily. It looks like this one's going to pens, and I'm not sure what that has in store for us, because this should never have even gone to extra time. Here's Farino. He's dispossessed. Surely that's all we've got time for. The referee's going to allow the throw-in. Indigai. Farino. Okay, we've gone to pens. We've got a couple of decent penalty takers and then a lot of poor ones. But at least we've got some players that have some composure. It has gone to pens, even though it should never have gone to extra time, guys. But there we have it. A bit of drama to end the stream. Nyonto steps up for the very first penalty of the shootout. Yeah, and he sticks it away. Mr. Reliable from the spot. They step up for their first pen now. And they slot it home. Keeper goes the wrong way. Pressure falls on Remy Massey now, who had a pretty poor game. Can he redeem himself? He can. It's a decent penalty. I would like to know the glitch, Rachel, yeah. In the meantime, the keeper's made a brilliant save. Takura has pulled off a fantastic save. Montagnier steps up. Here's his save, for God's sake. We had the chance to really seize the initiative there, and we've thrown it away. They bury their next pen. Here's Tybee. He sticks his pen away. Pressure's back on them now. Both teams have slotted into a rhythm of scoring their pens now. Darbo steps up. Can he continue in that vein? He can. He sticks it home. Cardosi now steps up for them. I believe if they miss this, it's all over. Of course he scores. He's been on fire all night. He was never going to miss that, was he? Van der Merch steps up for us now. It's a good pen. Very good pen. We need our keeper to make another save for us if he can. Come on, keeper. No, not that time. Liakos now. Leader in the dressing room. Can he stick his penalty away? He can. It's a strong pen. And it all rests on our keeper again. Can he pull out a big save? He can't. And this one is going deep into sudden death. Farino steps up for us now. We're going right down the pecking order. And somehow he squeezes that one, I think maybe between the keeper's legs, straight down the middle. But we will take it. And again, we have the opportunity to win this if the keeper can pull off a magic moment for us. Can he do it? It's a big save from the keeper. And Shimundu takes us through to the next round in a shootout that should never have been. Well, at least we've won after all that. I reckon the glitch in the database, we're still going to have to play this second leg, aren't we? I guarantee it. Which is very, very strange. But there we go, guys. Yeah, you and me both, Rachel. I think, yeah, if the first leg was like that. I don't know how this works, though. Like, you can't surely decide the tie after extra time and pens and then play the second leg. God knows what's going to happen. Okay, well, we've got a week until the transfer deadline. And so in our next episode, when we return, we are really going to have to push on with bringing in a centre-half. Until then, though, guys, it's been a strange stream. Appreciate your patience with regards to waiting for the very first game. I suppose they were pretty entertaining when we did get to them. And again, apologies for the glitch in the database. I did not know that existed. But as always, thank you very much for your support and for tuning in and dropping a like on the video. Anyone watching this back retrospectively, if you could also drop a like, that would be fantastic. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed watching the stream, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know when I go live next, just so you don't miss out on anything. But until next time, guys, have a very good evening, stay safe and take care of yourselves. Cheers.